Comeback last night to force Game 4 this evening at the Odd. Buffalo finally put some offense together. They couldn't have picked a better time to find the scoring touch. Tom Barrasso was again sensational. Now, after the game, he was upset that he wasn't named one of the 3 stars last night, and you really can't blame him. Andrechuk got the top star for scoring the game-winning goal, but if it weren't for the play of Barrasso in the first 2 periods, Buffalo never would have been in a position to win the game. One press box observer last night noted if the Sabres found a way to win, they should give all the gate receipts to Game 4 to the red-hot goaltender. Not a bad idea. Hey, anything's possible. With Tom Barrasso in the lineup, they could make the comeback and force that 5th game. Bill Haidt forced a tie last night with that slap shot from the blue line. It was 2-2 in the 3rd period. Then Paul Cyr whistled a slap shot past Mario Gosselin. It was 3-2. They blew Gosselin right out of the nets. Looks like it will be Daniel Bouchard tonight for Quebec. But the Nordiques come right back. J.F. Sauvé with a rebound goal. The game was again tied. And then it would be Alain Cote on a breakaway as Fenves can't get back in time, beating Barrasso, and the Nords were up with 7.5 minutes left, 4-3. But back comes Buffalo. Just when you had the obituary written, they get the goal right here from John Tucker, beating Gosselin. And then a crazy goal. Dave Andrechuk lets this one go from just inside the blue line. Really fooled Gosselin. He had no idea where the puck was. And then, for good measure, it was Rick Sealing putting the icing on the cake, burying a shot into the empty net. Sabres win it 6-4, trail the series 2-1, force Game 4 tonight. Michel Bergeron quite upset, as you can see. And Glenn Walker's got the story for us after Game 3.
After losing Games 1 and 2 and finding themselves down a goal after 2 periods in Game 3, most gave the Sabres up for dead. But the team whose character has been questioned of late showed plenty of character and a lot of savvy to pull it out. That savvy was demonstrated most by Mike Foligno, who took advantage of the smaller rink to dish out physical punishment to any Nordique who cared to get in his way. Whenever bodies crashed into the boards, it was usually the Quebec player who stood up last.
Muck in the corners, muck in front of the net, and that's what you need. Every team has their type of players that do that.
The Sabres' character was demonstrated in the 3rd period. When most gave them up for dead, Bill Haidt tied it up, and suddenly the entire building came alive. Even after the Nordiques tied the game and recaptured the lead, the Sabres refused to quit.
It was do-or-die situation, and everybody just go out and never say die. Keep the attitude up and just keep on, don't quit, and see what happens.
I wasn't surprised. I mean, I didn't think they were storming. Like I say, they got a couple breaks, a couple long shots that went in, and I didn't think anybody was storming. If anybody had the chances in the 3rd period, it was us.
What also needs to be mentioned is that Sabre goalie Tom Barrasso turned in yet another fine performance, as the Sabres may have begun to dig themselves out of a very big hole. Unfortunately, history is not on their side. No team has ever gone 0-2 in a best-of-5 series and come back to win it. The Sabres can only hope there's a first time for everything. At the Odd, Glenn Walker, News 4 Sports.